What's up? What's up? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, y'all. Polo Sports Talking Entertainment here on Wilt Night. True Viking. I see you in here first, as always. Make sure you hit the like button, sub to the channel if you're not a member. Hit the notifications so that you're able to get all of my content, all of my videos. Uh, we just got the lead as we're playing the New York Knicks. Now, I'm gonna get to Wilt's 100 point game in just a second. Lot of different dynamics going on in this game, but the first dynamic that I see right here, the interesting story is Quickly and Maxi facing each other. You gotta love that matchup. I know this night right here is mainly it's all about Wilt. You know what I'm saying? It's not about James Harden and his debut or none of that other stuff. 3,000, I see you in the building, man. Grand rising to you. But look, I want everybody to know that I don't have nothing personal against uh, James Harden. You know, this is about well, what's up with it? What's up with it, Memphis? I see you in the building, man. Uh, I want everybody to know that I really want him to contribute to the team, and that's what he's doing. He's piping down, and that's how it always begins. That's usually how it always begins. But I want him to respond to adversity, and let's just face the fact. You know, he has not been good at responding to adversity. You know, when we talk about this guy that's on the screen right here, Wilt Chamberlain, you look at the numbers. The numbers clearly tell you that he is. And Memphis, I sent you a link, man. I sent you a link because I'm gonna be paying attention to the game. I sent you a link so you can hop in. And like I said, man, if you gonna hop in and you gonna stay on, you can stay on. If not, like I said, I'm gonna carry it through. So, but uh, the refs, I think it's going pretty both ways. As we're up at 81-77, and Court my uh just hit James just hit the three. Evan Fournier's got the rock right now. He passes it to Julius Randle. Randle to quickly, quickly back to Randle. Randle with a nice crossover and a step back, man, shoots it, but that's out of there. Julius Randle actually playing a lot better than in the previous games. Joel Embiid got the shot, shoots it. He's off on that one. Rebound Randle. Uh, Randle gets it to Evan Fournier. Evan Fournier shoots it. He's off on that one. Rebound. Danny Green gets it to Maxi. Maxi to Embiid. Embiid cross court pass, but he's off on that one. And that's who was that missed that shot? That was Shake. That was Shake Milton, who hasn't really been playing that well. But I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna give up on him. Tyrese Maxey working a little two man with Embiid. You gotta just shoot it, Maxey. A good shot, man. He's really improving on his shot. He's really improving on his shot, and that's what I like. Maxie, everybody's talking about hard in this and hard in that, man. Let's talk about the growth of the players that we already have that nobody's talking about. And I'm going to talk about them. The mainstream media probably not going to talk about him, but I'm gonna talk about him. We're going to talk about him on Polo Sports Talking Entertainment, you know. But when Wilt did what he did that night, now I'm going to tell y'all something about Wilt. The reason why I started to kind of cling on to Wilt was, for one, I'm gonna tell you a true story. All right. Now, when I was like, I would say, when I would say, like I said, man, Memphis, you can hit the link, man. You could come in here, man. Um, like I said, when I was younger, we went to the store. I remember I went to the store with my mom, and they had these. This back in the days when they had, we still had VCRs and all that stuff. And there was a tape. It was a bloopers tape, and it had all these different like bloopers, hoops bloopers and stuff. But there was also like it was real basketball, and it featured Wilt Chamberlain on there, and it was talking about Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game. First man to score 100. And you gotta think about it. I was younger. As Toppin hits the shot, he hits the 3-pointer. New York is still down 80 to 87. We got the lead with one chin left to go in the third. Embiid gets it to Danny Green. Danny Green hits the shot, man. A rare shot by Danny Green, man. Come on, Danny Green. Um, and the Knicks got the ball. So, like I said, what was happening is I popped in the tape and I was looking, and they would, they did their little bloopers and all this. I was like, man, this is boring. But then they talked about what I'm talking about right now on this night, on this epic night of Wilt Chamberlain, when he was the only man to score 100 points, and they had this picture right there, and then they also talked about how big he was and how tall he was and stuff like that. But I I was like, man, this guy right here, man. I was like, man, he up in here goaltending his own man shot. You know what I'm saying? I was young back then. I was like, man, this dude is a ball hog. You know what I'm saying? This dude, all he do is shoot the ball and all this stuff to get 100 points and stuff like that. But when I really got to really do the studying of him as I got older, you would see how efficient he was. Like, look at these numbers right here. You know, he was shooting 50%. Um, he shot pretty. He was efficient from the field, especially the first. I would say the first 3 quarters he was real efficient. And then from the line he was even more efficient. And he wasn't. A lot of people used to get on him about his free throw shooting and stuff. And he shot. He only missed 4 free throws. So I thought that was great. Now we're up 93 to 80. 16.1 left to go in the third as RJ Barrett hits a shot. The thing about RJ Barrett that I think that is amazing, man, is he's still playing while everybody else is kind of just lagging behind. And I think that they're going to go ahead and go move through RJ Barrett. This guy is pretty much proven that he wants control of the offense, and he's doing it through his play. As we in the third quarter, we're up 93 to 81. Um, I love the way that we're playing. Harden's on his best behavior. You know what I'm saying? And Harden is he doesn't need to be scoring and none of that. That's not really what I want to see. One guy dominating the ball, one guy shooting the ball, stuff like that. That's not what we're here to see. You know. So, but anyways, man, Wilt Chamberlain, man, as I got to really study him and really know what it was about him and stuff like that. Like then you'll appreciate him a lot more. And then when I found out that he was a Philly fan and stuff, or I'm sorry, not a Philly fan, but he was with the you know he was with Philly. Then that just amplified everything, you know, because I wasn't really good at knowing the historic part of the game when I was younger. Much like a lot of other kids, your older family members would tell you, well, they'll tell you about Dr. J, or they'll tell you about Connie Hawkins, or they'll even tell you about guys that didn't even make it to the league, who were really good, like Earl Manigault or Pee Wee Kirkland. Or they'll talk about some of the Harlem Globetrotters like Metal Lemon or somebody like that. And the thing that was amazing too is that Wilt Chamberlain said that Metal Lemon was, I think, his favorite player to watch or something like that. He was like the best player that he had seen, much like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar said that Earl Manigault was the best player that he had seen. Uh, let's see, and that was a tremendous block right there. And the Bucks are beating the Heat right now. Who would have thought? The Bucks are beating the Heat. They only up by one, but they still beating them nevertheless. Yeah, and I know we just playing the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that don't matter to me. A win is a win, and on any given night, any team could beat you. So let's not let's not act like you could just go to sleep on the job. Look, it's still the NBA. Whether a team is struggling or they're not struggling, you got to play hard every time. That's just like we're getting ready to go into the Portland game and the Suns game. And I'm not guys. I'm not going to stay on here too long. Because I do in the morning time. So unfortunately, I do gotta cut it kind of short tonight. But nevertheless, man, I appreciate everybody pulling up with your boy regardless. And we back at the game. Quickly has the ball. Uh, Gets it to Barrett. Quickly back to Quickly. Quickly shoots the shot. He's off on that one. James Harden has the ball right now. Oh, turnover by Harden, man. That was a bad turnover by Harden. Bad turnover. I think there was a miscommunication. I think he intended to get that pass to Embiid, but Harden has it right now. Gets it to James. James shoots it. He's off on that one. Excuse me. And that is a foul on the play. Cam Reddish. That was Cam Reddish that just had the ball right there. Man, Cam Reddish needs more of an opportunity, man. He got the N1 on that play, so he's going to the line. You know, I think it was, oh man, I forget who it was, man. They were talking about Cam Reddish is, a non-factor and all this other stuff. Cam Reddish is a natural. Score. What's up, Grinder? Man, I sent you the link, man. Uh, James Harden, he's at the top of the key right now. Shoots the ball. He's off on that one. Yeah, Grinder, we playing your Knicks, bro. We giving the Knicks work, bro. Gets it to Mitchell Robinson with the alley oop. He makes the shot. Still up at 93-87. James Harden, right, right at the left side, right on the weak side, guarded by Barrett. Tobias Harris has the ball, dribbles it down, gets it back to Green. Tobias Harris with the mid range, with the midi. See, I'm tired of people, put some respect on Tobias Harris' name, man. I'm, I'm tired of people, uh, not giving him his respect or his just due. What's up with it, Grinder, man? What you think about the game, brother?
Who me? The great one, Wilt still.
Yeah.
He don't get the credit. Yo, they always want to see him. He did 100. Oh, he just did 100. He just scored 100. Man, he do a whole lot more, yo. A whole lot more, man.
Oh no, I was talking about the New York Knicks, but no,
Oh, Cam Rap. Oh, you talking about Cam?
no, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Talk about the Knicks right now.
yeah. I'm gonna tell you like this, man. All today, I be hearing these so-called Knicks experts. Cam ain't doing this and this and that. They said, "Oh, they should let the coach." I'm not getting off the subject. Trust me. I'm gonna get back on. So you understand? What I'm saying, oh, they should see what the young players is doing. We should give the coach, let him feel then get one more year. But he refused to play Cam Reddish for amounts of minutes. How could a player supposed to show something you don't play him? Look what they did. Look what they did to Kevin Knox. It's crazy, man. It really is, man. Like, what is they doing, man? Like, but they want this coach. But they want this. Oh, this coach, y'all refuse to put the. Oh, finally they said. Oh, finally RJ came around. What are you talking about, man? But they don't play Cam Reddish.
Right,
It's a running team. The NBA is a running league.
right.
I don't want to hear about no stats no more. I don't want to hear.
No analytics.
Analysts don't tell you about talent.
Yeah, it's true. Not all of them at least. I mean, I'm not really okay. If you look at my channel, Grinder, and you go back, I don't base everything on numbers. I think the thing that that gets me is if you're gonna bring numbers to every single argument and everything, well, we could talk about a majority of the players that weren't successful in the NBA because there were a lot of guys that put up big numbers but they weren't successful.
Right.
If we want to bring that type of argument, you know what I'm saying? But I don't always bring, like you said, I feel where you're coming from. It ain't all about numbers. It ain't all about analytics. It ain't all about, stats. You know what I'm saying?
It's not.
And Maxie hits the shot. And this is another thing. Maxie is facing his teammate, man, his former teammate in Kentucky.
Hmm.
Um, him and Quickly going at it. And quickly shoots the shot. Quickly got to get better with the shot, though, man. I want him to get better with that shot, man. And don't get me
I,
wrong.
yeah.
Oh, go ahead. You got it, bro.
I'm saying they need a new coach. Period, man. A shooter, you gotta get minutes. Now, some of it I blame quickly. He should work hard. I give it that, but he need minutes too.
Yeah, quickly getting a lot of minutes though. He's been playing pretty much the whole game.
Okay, the whole game, okay, but I'm talking before this gotta be consistent. That's what I'm saying, bro. I mean, like, come on, man.
And Mitchell Robinson just, Mitchell Robinson is athletic, man, but he just his mentality is like he don't really want to.
I'm
From
just,
what I hear, Grinder, he don't want to be there or something like that. Him and Evan Fournier.
no, man, it's the coach, man. See this thing, this is the people understand. I'm saying, yeah, you can blame players all you want. It's easy because just like people, oh, you can blame. No, it's easy to blame the players because oh, it's the NBA is made for the players and stuff. Okay, so all right, if y'all say that, I say that, but I'm saying you got the wrong coach.
Right.
You got the wrong coach. He don't want to play young players. When you don't play young players, you don't develop them. You don't develop them in no damn practice. Just practice alone. You got to put them out there.
Right.
Then you make the mistakes. Then you go back to practice. Then they can correct it. But he don't have no patience for these young players.
Hmm.
And Ravish and Cam Ravish, he been in the league for 3 years.
No.
We already see in Atlanta what he could do, whatever little time he had. We already see what he could do.
Yeah, man. I'm getting so tired of people not respecting him. Yeah, he got hurt, you know what I'm saying? But when he's healthy, this guy is so skilled, man. Like it's
He's
and they,
skilled in offense and defense. I'm saying, like, I mean,
he
it
would
gets to me like,
hey grinded. He would be a see the thing about it is that people gotta realize is that he would be a junior in college right now. Like he
right.
can't
I'm saying, man, come on. I mean, like, and then and then if the next lose tonight, they gonna say, oh, we got the players gotta make a rotation. They gotta play hard, but you gotta make. What's gonna be next?
right.
It's the players' fault. They not getting back on defense. No, it's you, coach. Then you got some people say, "Oh, we want to know could the Knicks will make it to the plus?" Not with this coach, you can't.
And I'm glad that people are starting to see who the offense should go through. And the offense should go through RJ Barrett, man. I'm looking at it right now. The offense should go through him. And over
Right,
the last
but this is what I'm saying, boy. That's an excellent point. But look how long it took them.
what to figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
Keep the coach, man. Get out of here with that. And I'm gonna tell you what the sad thing about it. Of the Knicks, so-called Knicks experts, there are some of them saying that they need to get rid of the player, right? They need to get rid of the coach. But you got the other one saying, no, you got to understand of the contracts and stuff like that. And you talking about getting rid of Randall, what we gonna get about them and this and that, this and that. Listen, man, anybody can make a trade, man.
Right.
Now let's cut the BS out. Especially if we get to the playoffs right now. You don't think nobody would want to get Randall? You don't want nobody they don't think get Fortnite? They need some shooters in the playoffs. Because the playoffs, that's half court. You will and deal. But I ain't ready to coach. You gonna get rid of the coach? Yeah, I'll get rid of the coach right now. Yes, I would. And what's going to be? It was a surprise they're going to lose tonight. And what's the excuse going to be then?
Yeah, they're gonna have to go. Listen, there's only like a couple players that's actually fighting on that mixed squad. Let me ask you this though, Brian. I mean, do you think that y'all like have a chance at the play in at least?
Huh? Do I think what?
Do you think y'all have a chance, a decent
No.
chance at the play in?
The play in hell no. No. Not with that coach me. No. No. No.
Cause, cause think about it though. Boston is starting to catch a lot of people. I know Kevin Durant is coming back tomorrow, but Simmons isn't playing on that Brooklyn squad. Brooklyn been taking some L's.
Yeah.
Toronto is starting to move up a little bit too. You know what I'm saying? I think Toronto's number 7. But the reason why I bring that up though, Brian, is because you have some teams that are starting to go down. I think Chicago is struggling. It's crazy to say that Chicago is struggling, but they're second in the Eastern Conference, and people will still be like, "Oh, they're struggling, and everything." I'm like, these guys, they actually have a legitimate excuse. You got Caruso hurt, you got what's it called, and you're missing Alonzo Ball.
Yeah.
But what the thing is, not to digress though, but you see what I'm saying? Like they're flip flopping all over the East, and Boston is they've gotten so much better. They won last night. They beat Atlanta, and Atlanta.
Right.
Yeah, I feel like, well, is Atlanta better than y'all? Let me check.
Huh?
'Cause I'm trying to check and see if Atlanta is better than if Atlanta is
I think
better.
Atlanta, I think Atlanta is ahead of us.
Let me check and see that. Let's verify that. Um, let me see. Okay. Um. Okay. Yeah, and the Bucks, and believe it or not, the Bucks are beating the Heat tonight. Oh man, y'all making a run now. New York is making a run.
Who cares?
Y'all are
Who?
y'all are
All right,
y'all
who's on the court?
it's R.J. Barrett, Julius Randle, Burt,
Oh,
uh, Fournier,
oh, we gonna lose.
and
We gonna lose. We gonna
you
lose,
ain't
man.
having no faith now. But y'all facing up against Embiid. Um, Harden's not on the floor. It's Danny Green, James, Shake Milton, and Max. But yeah, Atlanta's better. Y'all in the 12th spot right now.
Yeah.
Y'all in the 12th spot. But see, I was talking about Boston though, grinders, because Boston they're 8-2, and they have the highest. Over the last 10 games, they have the best record besides Miami. Miami is 9-1, and Boston's 8-2. Them other teams that are ahead of the Celtics grinders, guess what? The Cleveland, they 5-5. The Bucks, the Sixers, and the Bulls are all 6-4. So over the last 10 games, it's been Miami and Boston that's been the best team.
Right. It's safe to say, long as the Cleveland keep on winning, they're gonna be in the playoffs.
Hmm.
And and also they got to move. They got a good chance to move up too. I ain't worried about the Nets. Nets will be in the playoffs.
Right. Especially they got KD coming back tomorrow.
Right. So they're gonna make a run.
The thing we got to talk about is, Simmons, man. It's like make up your mind. Do you want to play or not, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes, Simmons, you gotta straighten that out, man. You don't look good.
hmm
Oh, Nick, sir. I'm telling you. I guarantee they didn't play Cam Reddish tonight.
right.
What? All that much.
Let me see. Lou, let me send you a link, man. Uh, hey, Lou, Lou, check Lou. I'm gonna email you a link, bro. Get Lou to ride it. That's a Chicago fan right there. Chicago, Chicago's really, they're not that bad to me, but the Chicago fans is thinking like you, JT. They hard on their squad too, and they're actually second in the East. But over the last couple of games, I think they six
Yeah,
and four.
but they hurting though. You know, when
Mhm.
they get their pieces back, they'll be okay.
Oh yeah, I'm not worried about them guys. Like, man, people could go to sleep. Man, listen, people could go to sleep on Chicago all they want to. I'm not going to sleep on them guys at all.
So I told people before, when DeRosa's hitting the three,
Hmm.
he's gonna be dangerous. I told people, I said, he go with the team. That he go to this is what I'm saying. He don't take threes that much. But when he start hitting the threes, he's gonna be more dangerous. And now people seeing that, oh my God, I never knew he could play. He would play defense in Toronto. What are you talking about?
Right.
He
Yeah.
played, but they were losing. He
Yeah.
playing defense.
Hey Lou, check your email, man. I sent you a link, bro. Go ahead, Grinder.
Sorry, man. But get back to the next round. We're gonna be at 12 and a half place. We're gonna be 12 and a half place or 13th place.
No, I don't think y'all gonna be that bad because
Uh,
Grinder. I'm gonna tell you like
I'm
this.
not talking about the players. I'm not talking about the players, bro. I'm talking about the coach.
I know
Now,
about the, but we know that. Okay, but we over the coach. But let's just RJ and this is what they'll do. The first half in the first half they'll play decent, and then they'll start losing it. Sometimes in the second quarter they'll start losing the momentum. That's the same exact thing that's going on with the Lakers too. You saw yesterday, man. They looked like they was it was going to be a good game, and then what happened? They just started blowing it wide open, but then they started to make that. LeBron started to make his little run or whatever. But for the majority of the season, what it's been okay. They'll start off good, and then they can't never finish, and that usually happens with a young team.
yeah.
But I know, JT, man. It all goes back. Coaching is very important. Now, if y'all had a coach like I'm a Udoka,
Who?
I'm a Udoka, the coach for Boston, man, he
You'll
would
be all
have.
right, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he a good coach, ain't he?
There you go. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm telling you like this. I mean, we had him all year, man. I mean, it's to me, we been like, yeah, man. Like, we be moving up to the high seas, man, in conference, man. You know, He was yeah. Let's challenge that. Let's try for the third seed. You know what I mean? That's what that conversation would have happened.
Right.
We cannot settle for no sixth. We can't settle for no fifth and sixth. Let's go higher. Let's put some wins on here. So to secure, the first round,
Right.
in the playoffs, right? At home, man. I'm with tips. See, people think I'm down with the Knicks. No, I want the Knicks to win. I'm just being realistic.
Right.
You got
Right.
people out here, they still think he should finish out, get one more year. Nah. Yo, we understand, but no. Mm-mm.
Yeah, because coaches have gotten fired for being like they were hey grinder. I gotta give you credit, man. Like coaches are, they'll have a successful season. The previous year, and then next year they fall flat on their face and they fire them. That's happened before.
Yo, you gotta give him one more year. You can't give a coach one more year. They refuse to make adjustments.
Right. What was this? Oh, we got. Or I think Little Riley came.
Listen. People can say about RJ, he scored 46 against a pretty good Miami defensive team, right? Jimmy Butler said that he's going to be the face of the Knicks because he know that Randall ain't getting it done. Well, you ain't gonna pay attention to him. Listen, it's gonna go through Randall no matter what. But he's not getting it done.
He just hit a shot. Lou, hey, what's up with it, Lou? Randall with your shot, man. 250
Polo,
to go on the full.
Polo. When it comes to me, I always throw tough love to my team, to every team I like. So I'm always hard on every. I was even hard on Jordan and Pippen back in the day.
Right.
It's like that. My father showed me tough love, so I'm gonna show these teams that like tough love.
Oh yeah, you supposed to. But I'm just saying, like, you gotta understand, Lou, y'all don't do you know how much adversity Chicago has went through, man?
You
Not
understand how hard it's been since '98 as a Bulls fan. We're going. Everybody think we're going to put the Michael Jordan curse. We ain't going to never win anything ever again.
nah. That's not gonna happen.
That ain't gonna happen with y'all, no.
Nah, Chicago got a good thing to play. Grinder was just he was just hitting on facts about the Roses. Nah, y'all gonna be all right, Lou. But
I like
oh,
it's
go
it's
ahead.
it's like this, man. When it comes to regular season, I don't give a damn. But when playoff time comes around, you better show your ass. Like think about last year, Polo. How hard? Remember how hard I went on every team in the playoffs.
Yeah, yep.
Like I
Especially,
did not give a damn. I did not give a damn. You had injuries on your damn team. You still got to go out there and play your game.
that nigga was hard on Brooklyn. Hard. That nigga went in on Brooklyn.
Sure, man. Yo, what's the score, man? I know. Six is coming back.
114, 102. Philly up. 212 left to go in the fourth.
It's
Like
done. It's done.
Grinder,
It's done.
The Knicks got some good players, but the coaching right now it's not doing no justice.
Play the game. You preach to the choir.
Like you got R.J. Bird currently having a breakthrough season, and what's the point this year? He having a breakthrough season. It's something that the Knicks fans been wanting to see since they drafted him.
And you know what, with Brother Lau? And they still refuse to let the offense go to him. But it's got to go through Randall. And I guarantee you can't even, I know this for a fact, Brother Polo. Randall, again, ain't getting it done.
And like I understand why they want to try to build the team around Randall because they gave him a new deal, and he's the highest paid player on the team right now. But sometimes typical it gets in his way. He's gonna play the young players like he need to.
He's not going to do it. So the way I feel like if I was a a front office, I'm getting them out of here. It can't be me. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what the other people think. I'm doing what's right for the team. You know what I mean? After the All Star break, they should have cut him loose right then and there.
I'm like it too. How can you come in and say you're gonna make some changes and you're gonna stop being hard on players when we still doing that?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and you should know more than anybody. Hey, Grinder, he should know more than anybody because he coached the guy.
Like if typical
He
was coaching in the 80s and 90s, he'd be okay. But today's game is soft, and you got these soft ass players. You got to treat them like they want to be
I
treated.
get what you're saying, Lyle, but this is what I'm talking about the Knicks, man. He is not the good coach of the Knicks. You got young players. You got to run. You can still play defense and run.
You're right. You got to look at it like you look at like the Lakers was back in the 80s when they had young players. They ran.
Right, man. Right. And you got players to run, man. They want to run. You got to run. Hey.
Because check this out, Lou. Check this out, Lou. And Grinder. I'm looking at, and now that we talk about the Eastern Conference, I'm looking at Boston. We were just talking about Boston. Look how they running now. Boston was used to being, kind of pity patty, slow half court. Ama Udaka got there. Ama Udaka has gotten there, Lou, and completely. Jason Tatum is looking like a new player. Jason Tatum is actually running now, running up and down.
See, remember yesterday how I paired that team to the young Bulls? Remember how the Bulls was before they started winning championships?
Mm-hmm.
I think Boston can beat that same team. If it's like I think Tatum's a good player, but he got to have more of a killer instinct to me.
Oh, he got it. Well, he had that killer instinct when he first. Remember when he was coming through. They was like a Cinderella type story. He started out, dunking on LeBron and all that stuff. He got to get that back. You know what I'm saying? That's
He
the
got to
thing.
have that Kobe Bryant and Jordan mindset.
Well, he tried to at the beginning of the season, Lou, but he was like I told people, he was very inefficient, man. But the thing I'm impressed with is that he's him and Jalen Brown, they're third and fourth as far as the defensive rating. So they're doing good in defense.
How many
And like
minutes
I
left?
keep telling True, they need to make a trade for a good big man.
What you said, JT?
Huh? I said,
What you said?
how much? Yeah, how much left for this destruction, man?
35 seconds left, man.
Let me know when it's done, man. Let me know the score.
It's like it's been a lot of games like it this season on Grinder where the Knicks look like they gonna beat this team. Then all of a sudden, late third quarter, early fourth, they just explode.
They want to this.
Hey,
We
what
no,
you think?
we not making to that that play. It's done. We
You think
not.
you think the Knicks gonna make a play and lose?
No.
No, I'm asking Blue. I know
Oh,
your
I'm
answer.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You would you would probably get the
It's like
Tennessee.
it's like it's like 20 games left, Polo. Anything can happen, but
Mm-hmm.
if the Knicks keep playing, doing this same thing every single game, I don't think so.
I'm gonna help you out, brother Lau. They not.
Like they under 500 right now, and they know what and they know where close to getting over the hump.
No, they not. Cause that coat, that
And
Tibbles
here's the thing, Grinder though. They probably gonna end up bringing him back for another season.
that's a bad mistake. And I'm gonna
Like
tell you,
you gonna fire a head coach after 2 seasons. They're gonna probably bring him back for another season, see what happens.
nah, they should got rid of that motherfucker. See, this is what I don't want to see the shit, man. I don't, and I know there are other Knicks so-called experts want to see. You should give him another year. No, I don't want to see another year. I don't.
Like I watched that Indiana and Rusty game tonight, and Mike Woodson, the head coach, and you got
Mhm.
Indiana fans right now saying it was a bad hire. They want him gone after one season.
Because he played defense, man.
I
But,
like
but,
Mike.
but he ain't like Tibbs though.
Okay, who you think was a better coach? Mike Wilson or Hill?
You gotta
I
say Mike.
said, oh, go ahead, brother. Lau.
I'm gonna say Mike Woodson was like
Hmm.
the problem was they gave him a short lease, and they panicked and got rid of him.
Yeah.
He was bumping what because he was bumping heads with the front office too.
And at the same time, everybody he pretty good defense, but they said that his offense always stagnant. But the one good thing, but he opened it up and they played better.
Right.
And I believe Mike Wilson, they would have brought Mike Wilson back as a coach. I'm saying I know for a fact he will play them young players.
Memphis, are you gonna hop in or what, man? Hop in, man.
I say this: if Santa Cassell's out there, y'all but hire him up, get him right away.
Man,
Who?
Sam, Sam I am grinder.
Man, I want New York, man. I don't want to. No.
Sam I am a damn man. Look, that he gotta prove himself. And look, I think he can, man. Like who else is
I'm just saying, Grinder Sam Cassell can really help your point guards out because he was a great point guard.
I get it, but I want
Jack?
New York. I want New York, man. I don't want no outside, man. Ain't yo big. But I get what you're
Like
saying.
but I understand you you would love Mark Jackson to be the head coach of the Knicks, but is any NBA team gonna give him a chance to be a head coach?
Yeah, especially with that flower boy at Golden State and shit.
And plus, do you actually trust your owner to tell his GM to hire Mark Jackson?
Yeah, I know. I mean, can I dream, man? Can you give me that, man? Wow, can you give
Like
me that? Can you give me
you got to think about the moves, all the moves the Knicks made over the past 15 to 20 years.
and
There's
none of
not
it was not, and none of it had nothing to do with New
I
York.
sent you the link, man. I sent you the link. Check. I sent you the link.
And you know all the room, all the things they make moves outside New York. They don't know the culture, and that is the problem. There are some teams you got to keep the culture intact.
now. This is the same organization who will probably trade for LeBron James to come in there that the
No,
sell seats.
yeah, I don't want him not even around. No, hell no,
Don't do that.
no. You better not go. No,
No,
you
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. The owner
no.
would do that crap.
No,
I'm
I
just
don't want no. Walk it, no.
man.
Don't even talk that up, man. No, don't say that, man. Say it to some other team, man. Don't say it. Don't. No. Nah, man. No. I don't want to see it. No.
Hey, I feel
No.
the same. Hey, I feel the same way you do. Because if Chicago try to get LeBron James, I'd be pissed.
No, I don't want him to be a none around. Now, you didn't want to be down there in 2010. Keep this.
They already said Lou, hey Lou and JC. They already said an anonymous scout had already said that um LeBron has burnt pretty much every bridge that you could think of, and a lot of teams don't want him. No
There you go.
In Polo, I saw that story about they think about firing the GM and bring somebody from Club Sports to run the Lakers. I'm like,
more.
what?
Yeah, yeah. Shout out to Chip.
What?
Yeah. Listen, I told people because listen, I said when people were like, "Yeah, Rob Pelinka, he's doing such a great job," I'm like, "No, he's not," and neither is Jeannie Buss. Man, they're not doing a good job. But somebody from Clutch Sports, they're probably gonna make it worse. So I don't think that
But
that's
they can blame cause sports all they want to. You know what I'm saying? I understand, but they. I'm not making no excuses, but you need to blame Palinka and Gene Bus and Palinka. It starts from them.
Jeannie
They
Buss should have
want
known what was going to like. To me, Jeannie Buss should have known what's going to happen when you bring LeBron James in the mix.
I'm gonna tell you like this: when you let emotions get in the way, that's what you get.
they up
Like
in.
she was like, I told the main reason, only reason why they bring LeBron James in because they worry about the Lakers being forgotten, and they worry about having to sell the team.
What I'm saying, but they had the young pieces a few years ago. Look what they could have been doing right now.
You know how it is when you're the Lakers, you're impatient. You got to win championships right away. But look at the Yankees.
Mm-hmm.
What's up with it, Memphis?
This man, everybody. What's going on? Now I just got through watching UConn and watching a little bit of UConn and Creighton.
Yeah, Lou was saying that he was watching. You said you were watching Rutgers, right, Lou?
Yeah, I saw the second half of the Rutgers the Indiana game. And
Mm-hmm.
Indiana fans are pissed off that they lost tonight to us.
So you may tell me Mike Wilson lost my money?
You bet on Indiana?
Mike
Or did you bet on?
Wilson played here, motherfuckers lost my money. Man,
I'm just saying,
I bet
Polo.
on Indiana and Mike Wilson.
Like you got to give Mike Wilson a chance to build up their program. You can't just try to get rid of him after 1 year.
Right, that's what I'm saying. After 1 year, you got to give him a chance. This is
But,
totally
bro,
different. It's totally different from the Knicks.
And plus, Mike Wilson played in Indiana under Bobby
Mike
Knight.
Wilson is in.
Nah, man, you got to get Mike.
Man, Mike Wilson is in Indiana, bro. What color is he?
Black.
Yeah, we are. He black.
Hell yeah.
Indiana. That's true. Huh?
They all about.
Polo.
They all
You
about.
should see. Polo. You should see how bad it was when Tubby Smith came to Kentucky. He won the championship his first year. After that, they tried to get rid of him.
Yeah, but I hated the way they did him, Lou. I
They
hated
did him dirty.
I like Tubby Smith too, man.
Oh, he was too soft and stuff. He won the national championship. He ain't gonna know that soft.
Yeah, that motherfucker went soft. Shit, Tubby Smith was a dog, man. That motherfucker.
Easy and Tubby.
No, the problem, Grinder, was that he was. Everybody knew going to Kentucky that was a bad move because he's a black man. They wasn't gonna give him a chance no matter what.
Good exit. Yo,
Somebody had to see it. Somebody had to see it.
one of the best X's and O's on both sides of the ball. And y'all gonna let it go 1 year.
Now,
We are.
Tevin Smith was there for a while, but they claim the only reason why he won that national championship because he had Latino players.
Nah, that ain't true,
Who?
man. Nah. Tubby Smith was a good coach, man.
And everywhere he went to, he improved. He built up the program.
'Cause he was at I remember he was when he was at Iowa State, right? Which one was he at? Was he?
Texas Tech
It was
too.
huh?
It was at Texas Tech. He was at
He
Texas
was
Tech
at
too.
Texas Tech. Yeah, yeah, he was at Texas Tech. But he was at. But I'm trying to figure out, was he at Iowa State, Lou, in Memphis and Durant?
Might have was. I know he was at Texas Tech.
Hey, y'all remember his son? His son looked just like that nigga,
I his son the coach too.
man. Huh?
Do you fit the air distance
I
in
his
the
son.
building?
I his son the coach.
I guess so. Um, hold on, I'm gonna look that up right now, man. Okay, yeah, he was at Minnesota. That's what it was, Granddad Memphis and Lou. He was at Minnesota. I knew it was one of them teams. I thought, yeah, he was with Minnesota.
Yo, you know his record all time, yo, is 642.
Hey, Lou, you gotta mute your mic, bro. All right, go ahead.
He
Go ahead,
played
go
at.
ahead.
He coached at Memphis too though.
No, I'm saying his coach all time. I mean his record all time is 642 and 369.
Yeah, he was at Tulsa. He was at Georgia. He was at Kentucky, Minnesota, Memphis, and High Point.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was
Tubby
at
a good coach, man.
Point. Yeah, he a good coach, man. He is.
Yeah.
He definitely one of the best in my book. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He coached at High Point too, man. That's crazy. High
High Point.
Point, North Carolina. That's North
Oh
Carolina.
yeah.
hmm Yeah. So hey, Memphis, what you think about? Well, I already know how JT. I'm gonna let JT put the icing on the cake
You
for
go
this.
ahead. I gotta take care of something. Go ahead. I'll be back.
Okay, no, it's all good. And then Lou, I already know kind of how he feels, but I want to get you, man. What you think of Wilt Chamberlain?
Great. All time great.
What? I'm surprised, Mister. Usually you got something negative to say about everybody.
Oh, don't worry, it's coming.
He was great, but
Hey man, Will was great, man. Will, hey man, listen, man. I watched tape on Will,
but,
man,
but what?
and I read his book, man. Will is
Uh oh.
everything a black man can come from now on to be.
Oh. Here we go. Let's let's have it.
Well, you know, ain't nobody gonna bring it like me. Well, you know, Will was dominating the league, knocking down the gals, man. Hey, man, Will is everything a superstar want to be, man.
Right. Oh man. Well, I mean,
And man,
if you look, you said what, man?
man, look, if you read his book, you be like, man, how the hell did he have energy to score 100 points in the game?
I read Ali's book and I read Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's book, but I didn't read Wilt's book. I read Dennis Rodman's book, and of course I read the Jordan Rules. I read Drive. I read Drive with Larry Bird, but I never read one of Wilt's books. But I'm gonna tell you, like I was telling everybody at the beginning of the stream, though, Memphis, I didn't like Wilt. I didn't,
Right.
I didn't, I didn't like him at the beginning. But when as I got older, I began to appreciate the man because somebody was telling me like when his there was I guess a rumor like when guys would shoot the ball, he would grab the ball like like goaltend the man's own shot, and then he would he would come back down and then take it as his own and put it in there. But I looked at film and stuff like that, and that stuff wasn't all that true. It was just that he was probably blocking somebody's shot on the other end. But you begin to appreciate somebody for your own research.
Oh, you talking about Wilt
Yeah, man.
Chamberlain?
Will Chamberlain was the Dennis Rodman that can score and actually play basketball.
I'm gonna tell you this.
He was knocking down.
I tell you like this: if I start a team, I'm starting Wilt Chamberlain. Yes, I would. People say yes, I would.
How much?
Yep, I have.
How much will Will average today in today's game?
You see 100, right? Do you see 100, right? So double that. It'd be a joke.
And he was already.
He ain't making so bad. He ain't have to really go inside. He can shoot bankers all day. Come on.
It's called like 150 in the game.
They don't realize how fast this man was.
Yo, look, in a half, Wilt could have 75 in one half. He won. It's a joke, yo. It's a joke.
Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead, Lou.
Okay. With the date, okay, back then Wilt didn't have anybody basically who can only Bill Russell can actually challenge him. Would that be kind of different in today's game?
Yep. A dude said, did you hear that brother say the man have 75 in the first half? I said 80. Fuck 75.
I'm just saying. Think about a prime Wilt Chamberlain versus a prime Joe Embiid, a prime Jokic.
What?
Oh, you would destroy both of them, Lou.
It's funny, and I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, man.
And
they have.
Okay. Embiid is not fast.
I'm just saying, with what had to extend his game to mid range, just like
he would be able to adapt, but he would kill him on athleticism alone.
If you didn't think about this, Polo, too. Think about all the records that they didn't count back in the day. Wilt has so many records that no team, no player would probably even break them if they actually was counting the records back in the day.
Break it. They can't even break it. He been going ever since 1999, and it's still never. I mean, when he retired, I think 73. The records ain't gonna never be broken.
Ain't nobody gonna ever break his rebounding record because he had a whole season where he averaged 28 rebounds a game.
Insane.
Nah, ain't nobody doing that. Ain't nobody doing that, bro.
What?
Man, that's NBA Live number, NBA Jam number, bro. Ain't nobody doing that. They just on arcade mode.
Yo,
ain't nobody doing that.
Nah. Some of the records they ain't gonna never catch Wilt. Come on. We gotta come on now. No. We cannot say it's gonna be breaking.
And JT know what I'm talking about, and so did you, Memphis. Hey, they played. Everybody thinks they played off slow. And I can understand why Lou picked Bob Cousy. They think that they was playing slow. They played extremely fast back in the day.
Yeah.
At a fast pace, man.
Nobody ain't gonna never break their 100 points in
You
the
had,
game.
but reason I put Bob Cousy because I think about all the weapons Bob Cousy had at his disposal on that Boston team.
Yeah.
You had Russell, you had John Hamilton, you had Sam Jones. You think like Bob Cousy was like a quarterback at his time. Think about it, you had all those weapons on Boston Celtics.
So I told people this. People say, "Yo, who you think that if he would have played in Shaq's era, it wouldn't make a difference, man. Skill was skill. That big Dipple, he was skilled, man. He had moves. He
You ever
could
seen the highlights of him? You ever seen the highlights of Bill Russell versus Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
Boy, that's some classic highlights, son.
I'm talking about when Bill Russell. When Chamberlain versus Lou Alcindor before he changed his name to
yeah,
Kareem. I'm talking about during the Milwaukee years.
yeah,
They said that was a battle to the end.
yeah.
Man,
And
Kareem dunked on Wilt.
yeah, he dunked on Wilt, but when Kareem was going up, this is towards Wilt Twilight's career. He was blocking Kareem shit too.
Yeah,
It
they were
wasn't
going.
going that easy.
Yeah, JT, that's thanks. That's what I like, Lou and Memphis. They used to challenge each other. Man, you
Yeah.
dunk on me, so what? Let's get it. I like that, man. Who cares
That's,
if you
that's,
dunk
see,
on me?
that's why I'm saying, Polo. Who gonna actually challenge Wilt Chamberlain in today's game?
Come on, man. I mean, it's
Jesus.
laughable, man.
Jesus
It's
is the only
laughable.
one that can tell the
Maybe
will.
maybe
Don't play no defense.
Maybe who?
I said maybe JT, maybe Jared Allen. That's the
No,
only that's the
no,
that's the only one that
no,
really no because
no,
Jared Allen challenged
no. If he played against Allen, he getting 120 that night.
Robert Williams. Robert Williams would probably
I'm
or
telling
maybe
you
He
this.
getting
I'm telling
150
you
that
this
night.
too, Polo. I bet LeBron James won't come in the lane if he see Wilt Chamberlain there.
um,
Now I can tell you one thing better. I bet you LeBron go trying to get Will, I pay half my shot if you come to my team. Nah, listen,
Well, well, he,
nah.
well, we, what? Well, as we can see, LeBron is not good at putting teams together.
Nah, he ain't going.
I think LeBron finna leave the Lakers.
don't nobody. I
I
mean,
tell you one thing.
I would have loved to see no battle between him and Bill Russell live.
Yeah.
yeah, that would
But
have
there
been.
are some people think that they said Shaq is better than Wilt. I said, no, he's not.
Uh, uh.
No, he's not. Come
He's
on.
not.
You
He's
should
not.
say what drug? What drug?
No, he's not. No, I said, yo, stop.
You should
I said,
have.
you're
You should have
capping now.
asked him
Y'all
Shaq,
what
going
drug.
on.
Shaq could not do the thing Wilt can do. Wilt actually ran track back in high school.
And
Shaq
Wilt
can't do
was
that.
strong too. Wilt was conditionally,
Whoever.
and he was strong, man.
Yeah, he was durable. Shaq
That's what
wasn't
he's
that durable.
talking.
Shaq gets tired on time.
Everybody
When it
thought.
was, hmm?
Everybody thought Shaq was so great until he ran to King. And King made him look like a rookie. How they would hit him with the green shake
Hell,
outside Houston.
Shaq can do Shaq can do half the things Jim Brown can do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Wilt.
but there are some people say that Akeem is better than Wilt.
Nah.
That's some people say.
They fucking drugs, bro.
I got Hakeem number one center, but he wasn't. If they would have counted blocks, Wilt would be higher.
You know, if they would have counted, you know how many
You
blocks
know
that
what?
Wilt would have had, and Russell.
They
That,
said,
that would have
they said Will they it said the possibility Will Chamberlain had like 20,000 blocks in his career.
Yeah, he was getting double digit in blocks, but they just wasn't counting them. And sometimes they were calling goaltending on him.
And plus, you know how many quadruple doubles Wilt Chamberlain had in his career too, in assists.
I put out one. He had one in '68,
They didn't remember. They didn't count blocks. They didn't count assists.
but they counted back in '68. I got it. I got it in my phone. I can send it to you, Polo, if you want.
No, I already know. I know that the quadruple double history because Hakeem Olajuwon got it twice. David Robinson, I think David Robinson got it once or twice. Luke,
No,
or
no, 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 no. No, no, no. It's Will got it's quadruplet.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Quadruple double. Hakeem
I wouldn't
Olajuwon.
be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if he averaged that like every game in his career. Polo.
Hold on one second. Yeah, that's facts, Luke. I think because JT and Lou and Memphis, they always talk about Jordan. He would average 50 and stuff like that. Well, if Jordan would average 50 in today's game, man, Wilt would probably average about like 7.
Picture, picture on the team. Picture on the team. Your point guard be Big O. Your shooting guard is Jordan. You got Wilt in the middle. You got Russell the power forward, and I throw Larry Bird at small. All them young.
The thing about beating Wilt Chamberlain, it took a team effort.
Okay, hey, hey, Lou and JT, Hakeem Olajuwon, like I said, he did it twice. Alvin Robinson, he did it one time, and David Robinson did it one time, and Nate Thurman on
The
quadruple double.
Admiral David Robinson. The
And,
Admiral David Robinson.
and Anthony Davis, believe it or not.
Free
Next.
clothes.
See,
My
people
man,
don't
free
understand how
clothes
good
David.
Dave Robinson really was.
You said
Yeah,
what, Luke?
David Robinson was the beast.
Yeah, we know that. Man, don't bring your Spurs bias over here.
I'm just saying, people don't understand how
No,
good Dave Robinson was.
Nah, he was. He was nice, man. He he was a head
hey man,
very enjoyable to watch up until he got destroyed by
yeah,
Hakeem. He had a knee injury.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, Polo, what was the score of the Knicks and Philly?
It was
out of hand.
one. It was it
Huh?
was one 123 to 108.
That's it. See, we done.
I can't believe you said, bro.
Ain't no playing, man. Nope. No playing. We done. Five.
Man, you knew that. You knew
Yeah, the
that.
Hey,
only
I forgot the
only
basketball
play
coach.
only
I'm
play
about to
y'all
post it on my
gonna
Facebook.
play some pussy. You know.
Man, listen, man. Listen.
Overseas tournament.
And just look at, but see, I put the stats up here with the hundred points, Lou and JT and Memphis, because look how efficient Wilt was. Everybody was saying how inefficient he was. He had an efficient game, especially from the free throw line. I mean, in the first quarter alone, he shot 50%.
Hey, Polo,
What's up, brother?
I just want to say one more thing before I go. I gotta walk these dogs, and after that, I normally go to bed. Um,
What's up, bro?
thankful for having me come on, man. Like I know I don't come on a lot lately because I'm
Mhm.
always working and all that. I really appreciate you having me come on your show.
Man, so when you gonna come on my show, man? I'm jealous. Let me stop.
I'm always I'll be there, grinder. I just be so busy sometimes. I work 2 jobs, man. Take care of these dogs and this
Yeah,
cat.
I didn't know you. Nah, Lou, let me stop there for a second. Man, you shot. I didn't know you was working. I just thought you had one because when we were talking last year, I only know you to have one job, man. Did you just pick up a second job?
No, I always had 2 jobs. It just when COVID hit, I was
Oh, yeah,
unemployed from one job.
yeah. Cause I know it was you, and of course the brother T. Price. Shout out to T. Price. He was saying he was working 2 jobs. I was like, man, because I was working 2 jobs at one point too. I thought I was the only one that was doing it. I know James was working. I think James was working 2 jobs too.
Like Time was hard, Polo. Like
Yeah, yeah.
I'm still trying to get back on my feet. Like that's why I keep on doing trying to get subscribed to my YouTube so I can make some extra money.
Nah, I'ma always share. Don't I, fellas? I always shout y'all out. I always share.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do everything. So but I keep telling y'all keep on coming, keep on grinding, man. That's what we do in the LDBC. We look out for each other, man. Keep on pushing, man.
All right, Polo. I'll holler at y'all tomorrow then.
All right, man. Be safe out there, yo.
All right.
Appreciate you pulling up, Lou. Make sure y'all go sub to Lou, man. Pull up on his channel, man.
What happened to True Viking, man? She ain't come on. Oh, she might get some sleep.
I don't know. I'll send her the link, but she was on here earlier, her and Jacob, but guess I know y'all was out chopping it up last night and everything, but I wasn't gonna stay up here
Jay,
too long tonight because I gotta get up at like I gotta grind it in Memphis. I gotta be up at like 3:30 in the morning.
Oh wow.
Mm. But
No,
I'm
no, no. I'm
I'm
gonna
still
turn. I'm gonna turn it kind of early myself, man, because I gotta do some things, man.
oh, you got a high
me
date.
too,
That's what it
man. I got it.
I ain't got no date, man. I got to handle business in the morning, man. So
is. Handle that morning wood, huh? Mhm.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. I don't know that vocabulary, man. Yeah, you. That's your job, nigga. Don't put it on me,
Brother, you got one. What's it
man.
called? Memphis.
Man, if I hold something right now, man. If I
Yeah, right
hold something right, if I do something right now, I gotta handle my business.
now, right now.
I said, Polo, I gotta handle my business right now, Polo. You know what time it is.
Uh-huh.
Oh, grinder. Oh, you heard that, right? Let me mute you. You won't be here. All right, let me mute myself.
What was y'all talking about today with Bob? I didn't even get the notification. Did you just go live straight up or what?
No, we
On
was
the,
talking about boxing.
yeah, I know, but what was the major topic? So,
It was the main topic. We was talking to different things about boxing. That's it.
oh, okay. What was some of the things y'all were touching
We were
on, man?
talking about Terrence Crawford. We was talking about there's a heavyweight champion. He's in Ukraine and stuff, and we was talking about that.
Oh
You know,
yeah.
if you go there, they have to strip him for the belts, man. You know, and stuff like that. We talking about that.
Well, no, let's stay there for a second. Because I want to dive into that. Now, I heard the situation that's going on. Like, okay, they've still been attacking over there. They attacked Ukraine again, and they're still steadily coming with it. They said they're going to get more aggressive, but now it's impacting the sports, JT, in Memphis because they said the Russian fighters they can't classify themselves as Russian fighters, and a lot of the fighters don't even want to fight the Russians now. Did you know about that?
I
But they
can't.
ain't hurt for no money though.
You said,
I don't put it past the mainstream media, man. Um,
hmm, because The reason is because they did it in soccer too. You know, there, there's teams that are refusing to play the Russian team because of everything that's going on, because of the attack. So
Right.
what I'm saying is it's having an impact on sports. So what do y'all think about that though?
Yeah, the brother can answer first.
Hey, I think it's terrible for the people that really ain't got nothing to do with their situation. And they shouldn't have to suffer for it, but hey man, I don't think the sports people who have nothing to do with their situation to suffer for that. I think that's wrong, and that's really giving the black eye to them and making them look like they the bad guys, and then they just trying to make a living.
Right. Yeah, yeah, that's a fact right there. And that's the reason why I brought it up, JT. You know what I'm saying? And I know some people might not think, well, this ain't got nothing to do with us. Shit, bullshit. Because you got to think about this, man. You know what I'm saying? What if somehow, some way, they always got to involve us? Just
Ooh.
like, I'm talking about, the situation that's going on with Russia. I'm talking about U.S. You got a lot of people here. Well, nah, that ain't gonna involve us. Shit, bullshit. You always got to be prepared for what may come. The thing that I think about the most is taking it back into if we go into U.S. history and we always look, or even world history, what are we known for? Sticking ourselves in other people's business, always getting involved and stuff like that. There's even some people feeling like we should intervene, and I'm like, that's a no-no because what does Russia have? They got the nuclear, they got the chemicals, and chemical warfare is 20 times more dangerous and more potent and wiping people off the face of the earth than it is for a nuclear weapon.
Mm-hmm. But see, what they fail to realize, Russia don't have to do all that. They can hack everything. The United States got to shut them all down. They really want to press the issue.
And
They got
Putin,
they got some of the
oh my bad, Memphis, go ahead, bro.
they got some of the best hacking in the world. So they really want to press. But you know, go ahead, Polo.
Nah, go ahead, JT, man. I want to hear it because JT, he knows a lot about. I was thinking about something that Winston Churchill, he had said a quote. And they were talking about a quote that he had said, man, but I forgot what it was in reference to. But it had to do with the war back in the Gap or whatever. But man, JT, how you feel about that though, man? Like okay, the fact that okay, the U.S. gets involved and stuff like that, and it could potentially emasculate into something further, man.
You know, I don't like it because we got enough problems here. You know, and but I will tell you this though, we have to think about this, and I know that um when Trump was president, and you
Hmm.
remember we were talking about it was a safe how to say this um it was a conflict of certified information
Hmm.
about the weapons and stuff,
Right.
and I'm just saying that Trump was too giddy with Putin, man.
Mm.
The security and stuff was like, I don't know. Putin ain't gonna say nothing, but I really want to know that did he sell our security to Putin? Did he give his I think, to Putin, and made Putin probably think, yeah, I want you to go to war with me. Let's go.
Right.
And I think that there are some people that talk about that, and it's not far reached, but
You're
we need
right.
to think about that.
Because okay, there's a reason why I'm asking y'all all these questions. Because okay, think about what was going on with North Korea, right? And the dictator and stuff. And see, Dennis Rodman, they were looking at Dennis Rodman like he was crazy for going over there and actually try. They were doing all they were doing all the shows, all the what you call the improvs of Dennis Rodman with the cigar, and, the stuff around his mouth and stuff like that. But it, people thought that he was crazy and he was a lunatic for doing what he did, but not realizing that Dennis Rodman actually did something. He probably did something that was more admirable from 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 actually preventing something that could have really escalated by bringing two countries together through a common a common ground through sports like a sport such as basketball. And no, everybody, even the U.S., our own people was looking at Dennis Rodman like he was crazy. I wasn't looking at him like that though, Grindr in Memphis. I was like, man, I understand what he's doing.
Yeah, but at the same
Well,
time,
he built a relationship,
yeah, he built a relationship. At the same time,
and
again, we got to talk about the security part. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, I'm saying if it's like strictly sports, yes, that's a good thing. But again, you gotta think about this. Is what I'm saying, just during the time that Trump came in, so it caused a conflict and stuff. Right? And I'm just saying that people talking about it, some need to talk about it.
And this
Trump.
Grinder and Grinder, this, and Memphis, this. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. This involves NATO.
That's what I'm saying.
You
So
understand?
this, so picture if NATO, I mean NATO don't know nothing, but Russia knows something. So this is what I'm saying, that you better, if people would have better, you know what I'm saying. I know the Republican Party ain't gonna want to do this, but y'all might have to check some things with Joe Trump. We want to know, do you give us our security codes to Putin? That's something to think about it. I'm just saying.
No, you on
Now they
point.
can have no.
Go ahead, Memphis. You got it, bro.
They can they they can hack this shit if they really wanted to. But now Trump got business relationships with Russia. Trump got business in China. That's the reason why Trump actually wants to bomb the shit out of North Korea. But Trump have business relationships with China. He not gonna mess up his business relationship for no damn country, and I don't blame him.
Nah, nah,
Cause
nah. See,
China eat off everything in the continent of Asia.
I
They
hear
have
what you say.
business relationships. He ain't want to mess with.
I hear what you say, but take it from me that person born and raised in New York. Trump is from New York. Trump is all by himself. Yeah, he talking about his business and
Just
stuff. Yeah, that's business. But he was running. He was a world leader, and I'm just saying that he was too giddy with these certain countries that always want to get close to U.S. security, and that is a dangerous thing. And then he didn't care. And I'm not saying that I'm on people's side. I'm just saying for what it is and stuff like that. That is a conflict, and we
I
gotta we
get
gotta.
what you're saying.
He always
You
involve himself.
right.
And see,
Yeah.
like the thing about see Biden. everybody knows that Biden is racist.
You can
You
suck
know,
it. Yeah,
it
yeah.
doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that out, right? Huh?
Yeah, he's
Now
a
you
suck
can't
it.
tell these fools that voted for him, man.
He's a second generation dissy Democrat.
Right, but he
Yeah.
still, he still does not, okay, like for instance, right, Grinder and Memphis. What's the biggest thing that's fitting to happen right now? That the biggest shakeup that's fitting to happen in the U.S. that nobody's talking about amongst mainly our people. What's the biggest shakeup that's fitting to happen?
What you
See,
talking about?
y'all, you see what I'm saying? And I'm gonna let you know. Oh, you gonna know what I'm talking about? PPP fraud. Think about it, right? He coming down on
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
PPP loans and pandemic fraud. Check this out. What what we got to understand is they've set us up to fail anyway. They wanted us to bite on it, right? And what they ended up doing is, everybody. That's what True Viking and Jake us was talking about earlier. People was up in there at Memphis and JT. Yeah, man, go ahead get the PPP loan. Looking at the nigga on the commercial. Did you know that you could get this amount of money and da da da? Everybody was biting on it. They figured they could quit their job, go take vacation, go spend their money on unnecessary stuff instead of investing their money or doing the wise thing. And now the government is coming to take that shit back and locking people up for fraud.
Yeah.
So
They know what they
what
doing.
what does that have to do with everything? It's what JT. It makes JT's point. We got problems in our own damn country right now,
Right.
and people finna raise hell. They gonna do everything that they can not to go to jail. There's some niggas that's willing to kill themselves before they go to jail.
Right, and this is what I'm saying. We ain't talking about the cyber war. That's what I'm saying. Who knows? Trump probably give Putin that shit, man. So that means they gotta check the security. That's what Republicans. I mean, Democrats and Republicans, man. Yo, they better check they see was check some clarification, man. They better classify stuff. They better check out the security, man.
Right. And see, and you was asking a perfect thing to do, Memphis.
Yeah,
Like,
it's coming.
Memphis, you were saying what, earlier. Remember the question you was asking me about, earlier about what to do and stuff. A good career field for our people that everybody thinks like, oh yeah, we too unintelligent to do is IT and cybersecurity. For so long, JT and Memphis, all they've been doing is like, oh well, those niggers said they'll never do good in technology. They can't do this. But well, hold on, wait a minute. We have we're slowly getting higher in terms of STEM STEM education, and not only that, in tech education, African Americans are starting to dominate, and that's how we do it. You know what I'm saying? So we can evolve in that field. They always looked at us like, oh yeah, oh it's technology. You're African American. You'll never pan out. When we were the ones that started half of a lot of the stuff that you see now that has to do with technology. Gary Morgan, stoplight. I could go on and on and on.
Oh, I'm just saying, man. All this, I'm just saying, all this is that it don't feel right, man.
Mm-mm. It don't grind it.
It doesn't feel right, especially Republicans. You see that they was like, because I don't think the Russia had, I don't think we had the embassy in Russia. I don't think. I think they've been to that, but I said if it is, I'm just saying. Russia, I mean, Republicans, y'all ain't really say nothing about going to war. Y'all love wars.
Right.
So I'm saying like this: if y'all don't love, oh y'all want to make sure that we get into it. That means something got to be checked. That means somebody getting paid for something. Are y'all? I'm telling you, if are y'all selling out security? Cause if it is, that's jail. That's I forgot, but I think that's treason. Now, I don't
Hey,
trust that, man.
hey, stay with me, Grinder. Hold on 1 second, all right? Yo, I want to let everybody know I thank y'all for pulling up. I'm about to shut it down. Um, Make sure y'all like the video, share it, subscribe, hit the notifications. I appreciate everybody pulling up. 3,000 Degrees, True Viking Queen, uh, Memphis, Luda Rider Sports, the homie right now that I got with me. Hopefully you stay with me. The boy JT. Make sure y'all go subscribe to the number one grinder, also underrated Darkness too as well. You got 2 pages. Again, like this video, share, subscribe, hit the notifications so that you are notified. It's Wilt night, Wilt Chamberlain. Man, RIP to the great Wilt was still on this day where he did put up 100 piece for them boys. Again, it's your boy Polo Sports Talking Entertainment. I appreciate y'all joining me. Y'all have a good night.